Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, cool. All right. I think I'm audible, and I think I should be recording myself. Otherwise, what's the point of just drawing the things? I hope it's fine. Let's start from the first part. That is just clearing it, but I was not saying anything, so I should be saying it now. So this is monthly. Monthly, we don't have any structure right now. I don't make any channel and stuff and nothing. I just see max to max sell side displacement, which is at the bottom. Like sell side displacement for very high time frame. So this market is reaching to some sell side displacement now and now giving a reaction. There are chances it will go down. That's one thing. It can be off as well because you know my system has gone very slow. All right, this is better. In weekly, we have spoken about monthly this particular candle, the good setup of this week, and this last week got filled. So, yeah, that is one good thing that happened. The last month candle left a wick, and this week then got filled, and the momentum continued to go to the inflection point, you can say, the previous candle. All right, so here we are at the weekly. Now, weekly gets more good picture. We have resistance that market has reached and spent time there. The daily candles kept, barging into it, and it sort of like broken out. So there are chances it can break out. It's a breakout structure level, but it's a weekly candle. If this week gets rejected, becomes red, then this rejection is valid, and then market can still hold on to its path here. It can still stay for some time, and then maybe later on give some follow through. So, that is also a sign that market can do something like if this current candle turns into a little red, leaving a wick from the top, then also markets still have the option of, staying the next month a little bullish, gonna try look up and then see if it has to turn red, then it has to turn red by doing that. But it can still like make some price action here only for some days of some candles and then decide whether it wants to then break down or break out later on. So this is going to be a consolidation weeks gonna start maybe. I don't think so now. It's gonna give a motion for some time. So if that is true, if it has to stay that ways, then I think market should be a little bit negative to give some response that the next week we're gonna be actually at least start consolidating here. So we can expect 1 or 2 days maybe negative. That is just we can expect, but the whole idea is that is only 30%. 70% it wants to go up because that's the momentum. Now let's go to daily time frame. Daily time frame, the way I was saying that market has been barging into this, candle and this resistance, and it has broken above it as well, closed above it as well. Though this resistance was on weekly, so I don't consider daily candle like that. I consider that this candle can go red and then uh, this will be the reaction of this. That will be called the reaction of this sell side displacement. If this sell side displacement is on weekly, so that reaction will be maybe now coming up somewhat. That is what I'm thinking. The bigger reaction has already come. So let's see what happens. So any positive move that comes up today in intraday today at 1 hour, 4 hour, whenever we get to see any up move, and if it fails to go up back again, then the later in the day it can start falling down, and then the next day can continue to fall down, and that would be this is Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and this is the weekly low. So we should mark the weekly low at it now because if weekly open basically turns into a red, then the weekly candle will be red, and that's what we are expecting. That weekly candle should go red rather than because it's a smaller size as well in the regular size, so it can go red. So let's just mark that weekly level first, and now we're going to be going into two, you know, two time frames together. So I'll keep daily on the left and weekly on the right. And let's take this thing out of here. Let's see. This is my daily. As I said, daily is trying to go breakout. There is no resistance as such before, like on daily, there is no resistance. The resistance on daily lies here now, you know, and that could happen, that might not happen. We don't know that yet. But this is the daily resistance. So let me just give a sell side displacement to it. This is daily. And I would say, because it's not on weekly, I should be making it sell side displacement as 4. So this is our resistance, diagonal resistance on daily, and this is not the diagonal resistance on daily, this is weekly resistance. So text, cool. Now we are expecting the breakout of this thing, but week is about to finish. 2 days, can it break? We still have news that is yet to decide about it. That will be around 6 o'clock. So market might by that time try doing something stupid. We'll see that now. And we have to now mark the horizontal references as well. So in horizontal references, now we don't need to see weekly. So I'll just shift daily and 4 hour. So let's mark the daily first, and then we'll go to 4 hour. Yeah. So on the left hand side, do we have something on? Just look at the horizontal levels, forget the diagonal, everything. Yeah. So we have marked one resistance, one previous resistance, previous support turned into resistance. Now the market is showing this reaction, and the wick is bigger than the body right now. There is a support on daily, and there is this uh, the previous resistance turned into support in daily as well. We forgot to mark the weekly low. We should do that with a line, and this is weekly low. Let me just write it. This is a reference, and it's a weekly, not weekly low, but it's I would say week changes. So if week changes, that means week open will change. Okay. Um, it's very unrealistic though. Market might just close small body as well. Doesn't have it done right. So, because after this big move, that is, and in 2 days, it's very rare to do that. Okay, so I'll give it a sound effect of change of weekly. That means should be away right into my ears. Nice. Okay, message is clear. This is weekly, and let's okay, let's lock it. All right. Now we can go to daily and start doing the thing that we were doing. This is how it is. And daily may we have marked the supports and resistance. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour. Now we don't have to see the left side, I think, because we have already marked the main bigger resistance of daily. But still, let's just see where is the 4 hour and what is the 4 hour doing on the left side. So this is 4 hour, and we have a resistance here. So we'll just mark it, then we'll decide whether to actually keep it or not, because it can be irrelevant. Um, yeah, this is for our resistance. Market could not reach to that. This was for our support turned into resistance. Market might be already given reaction to that once and twice. Cool. The 4-hour candle has turned red, and this is 7:15, and it's trying to go down. So whatever, I might not rush to a trade right now because till the time I'm not done with my complete analysis, that where is it going. Okay, so now we are here, and this is for our support, and that is for our resistance. Market has rejected that resistance. It can go consolidate, it can go up, do whatever. We need to now see a shorter time frame of 1 hour. So we should go together. Let's go. This is 1 hour on the left. We're making a shorter swing revisit to a sell side liquidity, and this is it. This is sell side liquidity shorter swing revisit. So let's try what we can see here. There was no support here till very far, so hence sell side liquidity. Yeah, this is done. And let's lock it because I have to completely take out all the other drawings that we have drawn. Those are not necessary. Okay, cool. Just to avoid clutter, I think I would love to keep all of these. Let's do the cleaning right now. I don't want to go into any trade. It's already 7:30. 7:30 is going to be my window to not trade afterwards. So I won't trade. I'll just do this analysis and close it. So let's uh, let's clean this up. These are daily lines. We are holding the support of daily, I think. Yeah, all of them are here. So I'll just write daily horizontal reference, and I'll take out the 4 hours out of it. So this is much better now. Okay, 4 hours. Let's see how many of you are still active and how many of you are already expired. Cool. Go open. Okay, all of these 4 hours are somewhere else. Yep. So very nice. You can remove them. Let's see where are these. Oh, cool. Hmm. But 1, 2, 3, 4 hours horizontal preferences. Let's see if these are the one. Yep. At least 3 of them. What about these two? Where are these two? Okay, one is here. Going back. Now everything is fine. Yeah. Okay, so 4 hour support and resistance have been marked, and market is making one. Just 3 hours left, and market has just gone down. All right, for 1 hour, let's just mark 1 hour now. keep the 4 hours background hidden. Okay, this is nothing now. That is one I got rejected once. There is a support and resistance, and which is already a support. So I just need maybe these three, and that's it. So these three, yeah, and not required. These two actually, not required this one. I might see it like that, and see it like that. Okay, market is in 8 minutes gonna close, so this definitely gonna become one of the resistance. So I'll just mark it right now. Within 8 minutes, I don't think it's gonna go up. Cool. So for me, two are enough. Let's see. This is the weekly change. That's fine. Let's mark these now. This is 1 hour. So I've got three of them. Let's group them as horizontal reference. Cool. What else? Where are you? Yeah. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, what bullshit is this? Let this bullshit be on the sidelines. It's not meant for everyone, anyways. So yeah, it's fine. It's basically meant for me, mostly. So don't worry about it. You can very patiently leave it. This is sometimes of no use. I'm just clearing the trash from the house. Think like that. And let's clear it up now. Cool. I think enough. I think enough. This is good enough now. There's one more line somewhere, I think. Let's see. Okay, ERLs and weekly ERLs. Okay. What is actually I'm doing here? We'll check that later. Channels here. All right, now I think all about this is of no use. I think these will be pulled down. So now I should be doing these things on the weekend. Um, because this is like clearing the house sort of thing. But then sometimes I just don't get time. Uh, all right, time to clean everything now. Starting from here, all the way till here, there's a horizontal way. Maybe this is it. Any other one? Yes, you are there. You are hashtag weekly. You are not hashtag. Cool. Let's press the button now. And it's clean. And now we know what we need to keep. We don't want to go towards sell side, uh, you know, this is monthly ERLs actually, and weekly ERLs. So weekly, monthly ERLs. Cool. Perfect. Then what is buy side ERL doing here? When buy side ERL was this, so it will take a long. This is going to the next weekly. Yep, that is it. Daily, do you have anything? No. Cool. That is it. All right. What is our channels? Channels. Four are daily channels. Let's keep typing the key. 4 hour and daily chart. Everything. It's actually not even 4 hour channel. Daily and weekly channel, I think. Daily, weekly channel. Hmm? This is it. See it. Come down, my friend. Alright, what else? Daily horizontal level. We'll see 4 hour horizontal levels is seen, 1 hour horizontal level is seen. HUN. Let's see HUN. I think we need to be concerned about it. Yeah. So this HUN we don't need. We don't need. And everything is actually at the bottom only. So we don't need. We don't need HUN. So let's take the HUN out currently. Because there could be just this one left. Let's see this. Ta-da. Where is it? One main big achievement that we are going towards. We'll keep that. We don't need you right now. We are here. The big one and the small one. Mm. This is actually going to be better. That is where you're done from. Oh, oh. Now let's. Oh, weekly search. Yeah. No, I like on weekly. I think it will go. Okay. 4 hour is getting red. Now we need to see what can happen in our intraday structure. So let's first of all go and do the first thing, which is marking the current VWAP, which is down, marking the previous VWAP, which is somewhere here. Monday this is. Where is the week start? Week start from, of course, weekly. Week start from here. This is the week. I'll mark it with the red, and then I'll just take a previous one as well, previous day, Wednesday, started from I think here, and I'm gonna mark it with orange. And because it's everywhere, it doesn't make any sense right now. So I'll just skip it. That you can skip this one. Yeah, cool. So this much is fine. And now let's see where are we in everything. So let's go to a shorter time frame now. The way we have this is our higher time frame now, looking like this. Let's see our higher time frame. The higher time frame is looking like this. You can see that daily is about to get red. Let's give it a little bit of daily. Daily is about to get red, and 4 hour is reaching its support, and the resistance area still nothing. We should not keep that. It's not required. Yeah, very good plus 4 hour, 4 hour. So resistance there, and 4 hour resistance here. So we have seen that if market wants to go up, it has to close somewhere here, then it goes up. That is the thing. And it's a range becoming for shorter range basically. It's sort of like a triangle that has taken the liquidity once on the upside here, and this trying to constrict now between these. Just remember that. Okay, I don't have to keep it on, otherwise too much to put. I does not need to have the and now we see the 4 hour के बाद 1 hour. That where is 1 hour? 1 hour is here, and we have let's open 1 hour as well. This is 1 hour resistances and supports. Hmm. Yeah. So everything is like becoming consolidated. Let's go to a shortest time frame possible to see what's happening here. The shorter time frame is 30 minute, 15 minute, and 10 seconds structure. So let's put them in their correct order. 10, 5, 15, and 30. Now we'll be able to see some cleaner intraday structure because we have taken out all the unnecessary drawings that are not included or needed currently. I will not look at 10 seconds right now. All right. First thing first, the resistance on a 30 is far, and the resistance diagonal on 30 is far. So market is trying to reach to the upside sharply the way it's doing it right now. Let's just mark it down, and let's see if I marked it right. That's the first thing, by the way. I'm just gonna mark um, sell side displacement as well. Like sell side liquidity as well right here. This is sell side liquidity of 15 and 30. So we'll mark it and we'll keep it for our short time frame as well. Sell side. So this is our sell side liquidity. If gets breached, market will go down. The buy side displacement was way too far. I'm not considering them that is already been breached. So we're gonna connect from here to here actually. Look at that, how far it is. This is our buy side. Because it's 1530, so let's keep it that way. This is how, like, by far the furthest it could have gone. And that's our support now. Let's see if we have reached the support or are we just dingy dangling. That's one. And it has more to go. Yeah, yes, it is. It is here. Somebody would say I'm fixing chart. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Fixing chart. Understand where it's getting the reaction from. So anyone can come and draw these drawings. And what I do is, what's important is not to draw them, but after drawing, what does it tell you? Can you read that? So that is important, I think. Mm. So if you're asking what I'm looking for an early exhaustion near a support level. Where is the support level? These are some sort of support level. I think market might just give one more push down. When it makes a push down, that should be a failure of maybe. Let me draw it as well. Okay. So there's no trade right now that I'm gonna take, as I said. There is a good mm, upside moment that can come, which is fine. Market uh, can come and tag this line. Market can come and tag this line. This would be actually the resistance at 1 hour and 4 hour as well. So it might give a reaction here. Would consolidate to go up or would react to come back down depending on the structure that it would make to come up would be the thing. But I don't know whether this gonna happen currently right away or whether this gonna happen making after one try to go down, fail again, and then try to come up. So to figure that out, we are here, and what we are seeing is that there is a channelized form that market is going down in, and if at any point of time, as I said, market wants to go to this red line, which is right here, and this is the resistance of the 1 hour and 4 hour. So if it has to go up above these, taking a support, it is possible, and there is no resistance in between anywhere. Nothing. It can just go straight away. But if it creates its own resistance and gets eaten by itself, you know, like I did the 2 years, something happens that it breaks down below the support and then becomes sideways here and starts respecting the resistances, then it would give a down move as well and will reach to this support area. So there is a horizontal support and there are diagonal supports. So this area is more of good value to find the reaction rather than this early point. That ways, the market would be uh, actually doing a breakout of this uh, sell side liquidity line. And what we expect is that when it makes a shorter swing revisit to come back again to it, like if it makes a shorter swing revisit to come back to again to it, it breaks down but finds its support, makes some structure, and then comes back up. You know, that way it will have two confluences of support, which is when these diagonal lines, maybe from here or from here, it will find support wherever that structure gets made. But this is the area where it's good because this is actually an exhaustion. So if market does an exhaustion to go down instead of a touch up and start and on the way up it makes good hooks to go up, then all those things gonna work as support and gonna support it again to go up. And if it sticks by, then it would actually go up, break out, and do the stuff and this and that, whatever. If not, maybe then it's just gonna go consolidate between these two only, depending on the structure it makes. Both ways, there is a good chance that we can, once we have reached this area of support, we should find out whether the support is happening because of exhaustion of failing to reach the lower wall. This one, market could not reach there, or whether it's just made a hook to continue down, and that will create a resistance later on. And market reaches to the support, find the resistance, next time comes back again. Now, what it does here is important, whether it makes the lower low and do a revision the support, or maybe just take a spike and come back up, comes back, makes some support levels, and start revisiting this sell side displacement to break it eventually, and then go up to fill this whole green area. And that would be the analysis to reach to the resistance. And then again, the resistance would be the same story. If it has reached, it does not mean that it's just now going to go up. It would make its reaction, whether in channelized format to then break up, or in some different format, maybe a curve format to go up, or a reaction of straight reaction, make resistances and come back down. Again, a bigger shot of some revisit. That time it will definitely then try to go down. So this is it. Now let's just see, wait and watch because it's a good curve that is happening. If market gives a spike, you already made a support. There are no resistances after this. The only resistance is this. then there is a clean area for you to go up and tag it. But I just think that it's way too early to just straight away go up. No, I can be wrong. But then again, because I'm not trading right now, well, shut my system. Come back again at quarter to 11, 10:30, quarter to 11. So I'll wait for the next 4 hour candle. So basically, if my time will allow me to come to the next 4 hour, so I'll show you now what's 4 hour doing currently. And 4 hour doing something like this. Where is it? 4 hour doing something like this. So what we were seeing was that 4 hour made a, so 1 hour made a, thing, resistance. For like 1 hour trying to make a support, whether it's going to be support or not, that will be decided in the next 4 hour. This 4 hour, because I'm going to come back at now 10:30, and right now it's 6:30 candle, which is going on this 6:30 candle. So I'm expecting that my 10:30 candle, if I'm looking for, if this candle closes somewhere back up again here only and makes some structure which is, the way we have spoken about it, some sort of good structure, time and spent, and then try to go up, that would be a starting of the 4 hour to go up. That would be a good thing. If not, if it, if not, and if it gives this breakout to test up, then this thing will become a wick. It will reach here. It will start doing good stuff. And then I would expect the consolidation or the channelized pullback, whether it's channelized or whether it's in the curve formation state, whichever is, that will fall into my territory. So in my next 4 hour trajectory, I will be provided maybe this candle as it is the way it is, and my candle would do the wick down, look below this. Actually, might just see the support as well, and then here, actually might look at the support as well, and then might just go for a up move after making the wick, then might go for a up move. And that up move would be, 4 hours would spend, make the whole structure in its own. And then, after this small, like that would be my profit target. But depending after reaching there, what it does, if it makes good sharp reaction, then this thing can become red, can go down, or just stay sideways and close like small body, and then the next candle would do its part. And because we have news, then there are chances that these ranges break down and break out might not happen till the time the news doesn't come. So maybe the next 4 hours when I'm gonna come, I might not be able to see much momentum because this range will be already tested by this current 4 hour. Maybe, I'm not sure. That depends on the structure. So basically, the whole idea is if this current 4 hour does not get to do all of this, then I still have the time that if it just does the trying here only and fails, and the next 4 hour is about to start, then I get a move to reach the resistance. That's a good thing. If it happens towards the last third hour and the last 1 hour candle of this current 4 hour tries to go up, then I will be given a wick and the market will be closing in a red. Then I would take a short side more. Then my idea would be to go in the reaction of it, you know, to go down. That would happen quickly. If it turns into green, then there are chances that you have turned green, then you might just push off and try to see the wick fill. Because if you are green, then you're gonna go for weekly for sure. So the next 4 hour candle would be a better choice because if it fails to go up, then I'm gonna get a trade of you know going and testing the resistance. If it does the thing already, the whole up down movement, and already closed above and close red, then I get a short trade and close green, then I get a long trade for the Whitwell. So next 4 hours is the key. I'll come by then and then we'll see. All right, chaliye. For right now, we'll just remember that market wants to stay sideways in a triangle-ish form. So we don't want to disturb it. This is the triangle-ish form that it wants to make. And by the time the next 4 hour comes, there would be some breakout or breakdown of that to make it a rectangle consolidation, and by the time the news will come, it would go down around there. Let's see. Done. Over and out.